Edward reached out, but the giant slapped his arm away. Then the giant poured out his troubles. He was just a miserable baby since childhood. His appetite was enormous, so he kept stealing food to survive. Edward comforted him. Maybe he was not too big. The town was too small. He invited the giant to leave town and seek living in the big city. Big men like us belong in big cities. The giant agreed as the townspeople cheered. Their strange journey began. Edward dressed the giant like a gentleman, then led him toward a wider future. There were two roads to this, a new open road and an abandoned old one. Everyone said the old road was haunted, but Edward's curiosity was. He gave the luggage to the giant, promised to meet him later, and went alone. The deeper he went, the scarier it became, with shadows, danger, and spiders everywhere. Still, Edward kept walking because he believed good things take hard roads. After who knows how long, the view suddenly opened before his eyes. Deep in the forest hid a peaceful town, with shoes hanging at its entrance. The mayor ran out to welcome him, introduced Spectre, and checked Edward's name. He said Edward was meant to come, but had arrived too early. Is this place heaven? The town welcomed Edward warmly. Even an old teacher, missing for years, lived.
诗人，他已经失踪好多年了，想不到一直在这个镇里。
A little girl suddenly stole Edward's shoes and hung them on the entrance line. Edward did not understand, but everyone said the grass was soft enough, barefoot, and so Edward was kept there, slowly discovering Spectre's strange effect on people. A poet had stayed 12 years, yet written only 3 lines. Every night, the townspeople sang and danced, lost in endless celebration. Edward finally could not stand it when he said he would leave. Everyone was. The world is huge. I am not ready to.
How are you going to make it without your shoes?
Well, I suspect it will hurt. A lot.
So Edward left barefoot. Was Spectre heaven? Or was it actually hell? Maybe the town represents the temptation of comfort, giving everyone easy. Once you sink into it, you forget your purpose and where you meant to go. If you are young, stay clear.
要去哪里？这个故事告诉我们，如果你还年轻，你得保持理智。
And avoid temptation even when it hurts. Edward left the town, reunited with his giant friend, and they continued on.
爱德华离开了小镇，和巨人朋友会合，两人继续前进。
They passed a circus and watched a show where a giant shocked the crowd. Only Edward frowned with disdain, as if to say, that's it. But when his real giant friend walked in, the whole tent fell silent. The circus owner signed him immediately. And the giant found his career. At the same time, Edward met the love of his life.
与此同时，爱德华也遇到了他的一生挚爱。